July isn't the end of the gardening season. It's a second act bursting with potential. While many think of spring as the main event, July is when the garden truly comes alive, offering a fresh wave of opportunities for both new and seasoned gardeners. The days are long, the sun is high, and the energy in the garden is palpable. The soil is warm, seeds sprout quickly, and there's still time to fill every gap with new life. This is the perfect moment to sow fast-growing crops, experiment with new varieties, or simply refresh tired beds with a burst of color and flavor. Even if you missed out earlier in the season, July gives you a second chance to make your mark. Early crops like potatoes and broad beans leave behind fresh space, perfect for quick-growing salads, vibrant flowers, and heat-loving veggies. Think about sowing radishes, lettuce, or even a late batch of beans. Flowers like zinnias and cosmos thrive in the summer heat, adding beauty and attracting pollinators to your plot. The key now is to be strategic. The sun is fierce and the ground dries fast, so choose plants wisely. Mulching can help retain precious moisture, and watering in the early morning or late evening keeps plants hydrated without wasting water. Consider drought-tolerant varieties or those that love the heat, like peppers, eggplants, and sunflowers. Companion planting shines in July. Pairing the right neighbors creates a thriving ecosystem where plants help each other thrive. Marigolds deter pests from tomatoes, basil boosts the flavor of nearby crops, and nasturtiums lure aphids away from your veggies. By mixing flowers and vegetables, you not only maximize space, but also encourage a healthier, more balanced garden. By working with nature, not against it, you'll keep your garden productive and resilient. Healthy soil, diverse plantings, and a watchful eye for pests and diseases all contribute to a garden that can withstand the challenges of summer. Don't forget to feed your plants with compost or organic fertilizer to keep them strong through the hottest days. Whether you have a big allotment or just a few pots, there's so much you can still grow. Container gardens can be just as productive as large beds, especially with the right plant choices and a little extra care. Herbs, salad greens, and even dwarf tomatoes thrive in pots on a sunny patio or balcony. We'll explore layering plants, picking the best partners, and keeping the harvest coming. Succession planting, sowing new seeds as soon as space opens up, ensures a steady supply of fresh produce. Mixing heights and textures not only looks beautiful but also helps every plant get the sunlight and nutrients it needs. So pull on your gloves and grab your trowel. July is full of promise. Every day brings new growth, new blooms, and new chances to nurture your garden and yourself. The rewards are just beginning. The garden is calling, and it's not too late to make this your most productive month yet. Let's get growing and let July's glorious promise fill your days with color, flavor, and joy. In the relentless heat of July, structure and shade become your garden's greatest allies. As the sun beats down, your first priority is to create cool refuges for your plants, ensuring they not only survive but truly thrive. Tall, sun-loving plants like sunflowers and okra act as natural parasols, casting broad shadows that shield tender crops from the harshest rays. Their presence can mean the difference between wilted leaves and vibrant, healthy growth. Sunflowers, with their cheerful faces, not only bring joy to the garden but also create a gentle, dappled light for the plants below. Their towering stems and wide leaves filter sunlight, offering a patchwork of coolness that helps prevent heat stress. Okra, a true heat lover, thrives in the sunniest spots. Its broad, lush leaves form a living canopy, providing a gentle shelter for more sensitive crops nestled beneath. To help these giants reach their full potential, feed them generously with rich compost and give them plenty of space. Well-nourished and well-spaced, they'll soon tower over your beds, anchoring your garden's structure. Once established, these tall plants become the framework for your garden's next layer, supporting climbing beams or providing a backdrop for colorful flowers and herbs. These towering plants aren't just individuals, they're guardians, creating microclimates that buffer temperature swings and boost the resilience of your entire garden community. With strategic planting, you harness the sun's power, letting your garden work with nature instead of fighting against it. This thoughtful arrangement maximizes both sunlight and shade, ensuring every plant finds its perfect spot. By building up layers, tall, medium, and low, you create a thriving, dynamic ecosystem. Each plant supports the next, and together they form a living tapestry of growth and abundance. Let your tall plants lead the way, setting the stage for a flourishing garden. Watch as your beds transform into a vibrant, layered landscape full of life and productivity. This is the beginning of a more productive, harmonious space, one where every plant has a role and every corner bursts with vitality. Embrace nature's patterns, experiment with companion planting, and let your garden grow in harmony, following the rhythms of the season. In the height of summer, shade is your secret weapon, unlocking midsummer success and ensuring your garden remains a sanctuary of growth and abundance. With your tall protectors in place, your garden is ready for its next transformation. These towering plants like corn or sunflowers don't just reach for the sky. They create a living canopy, casting gentle shade over the soil below and setting the stage for a thriving underlayer. Now it's time to make the most of the valuable space beneath their leafy shelter. Instead of leaving the ground bare, you can turn it into a productive living carpet. The cool, shaded ground is perfect for quick-growing crops like lettuce, radishes, spinach, and rocket. These leafy greens love the dappled sunlight, which keeps them from getting too hot and helps them stay crisp and sweet. In these gentle conditions, your greens will thrive, remaining tender and less likely to bolt or turn bitter. The partial shade also helps them grow more slowly, which can mean a longer harvest window. To get started, simply sow seeds directly into the soil. Make a shallow drill, sprinkle your seeds, and finish with a gentle watering. This simple process is quick and easy, perfect for gardeners of any experience level. In just a week or so, you'll see fresh green shoots emerging, forming a living mulch that covers the soil. This green carpet not only looks beautiful, but it also suppresses weeds and helps keep the soil moist and cool. This underplanting acts as a natural barrier, reducing water loss from evaporation and keeping the soil loose and healthy. It's a simple way to improve your garden's resilience. The result is an efficient, low-maintenance system that boosts your harvest and makes the most of every inch of space. You'll enjoy more food with less effort. The tall plants provide shelter while the smaller ones protect the soil, a perfect partnership that benefits both layers. Every plant has a role to play, working together to create a self-sustaining mini ecosystem. This diversity attracts beneficial insects, improves soil health, and keeps your garden balanced. With more harvest, fewer weeds, and a healthier garden overall, you'll spend less time working and more time enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's the beauty of layered planting, a lush, productive, and harmonious garden that almost takes care of itself. Companion planting is ancient wisdom. Think of the three sisters corn, beans, and squash. Corn supports beans, beans feed the soil, and squash shades the ground. You can adapt this. Try sunflowers, climbing beans, and courgettes. Beans climb sunflowers, courgettes cover the soil, and all three support each other. This approach maximizes space and confuses pests, making your garden more resilient. Mixed plantings break up pest patterns and reduce the need for chemicals. Your patch becomes a vibrant ecosystem, not just rows of crops. Experiment with your own plant families. Let each plant's strengths shine. The result? Healthier plants, fewer pests, and a more interesting garden. Companion planting is teamwork at its best. Tomatoes and basil are the ultimate garden partners. Basil's scent repels tomato pests and may even boost tomato flavor. Plant basil at the base of your tomatoes. Both love the same conditions. Basil enjoys the shade and moisture tomatoes provide. Care for them together and harvest both for a perfect summer salad. This pairing is simple, effective, and delicious. Grow them side by side for healthier plants and tastier meals. Companion planting can be as easy as this classic duo. Let your garden and your kitchen benefit from this flavorful friendship. Peppers and marigolds make a beautiful, practical team. Marigolds' bright blooms repel pests above and below ground, protecting pepper roots and leaves. Interplant marigolds between peppers for maximum effect. Their scent deters aphids and whiteflies, while their roots fight nematodes. Marigolds are easy to grow from seed or bedding plants, fill every gap. Flowers aren't just decoration, they're vital to your garden's health. Peppers offer marigolds a bit of shade, helping blooms last longer. This partnership means healthier peppers, fewer pests, and a stunning display. Use flowers as allies, not just borders. A colourful defence is a gardener's secret weapon. Cucumbers and dill are a classic pairing in the garden and the kitchen. Dill's scent repels cucumber pests and attracts beneficial insects like ladybirds and hoverflies. Let some dill flower to draw in these natural pest controllers. Plant dill near cucumbers or around their trellis. Its airy structure won't shade them out. This partnership keeps pests in check and supports a healthy ecosystem. Harvest cucumbers and fresh dill together for pickles or salads. Companion planting isn't just about pest control, it's about flavour too. Create a garden that supports itself and your table. With the right partners, your crops thrive naturally. Grow friendships as well as food. Succession planting keeps your garden productive for months. Sow small amounts of crops like bush beans and leafy greens every few weeks. This staggered approach ensures a steady harvest, not a glut. Fill gaps left by early crops with new seeds. Don't let soil sit empty. Raised beds and containers work perfectly for this method. As soon as one crop finishes, sow another in its place. Be observant and act quickly to maximize your space. Succession planting is dynamic and satisfying. Fresh produce all season long. With a little planning, you'll always have something to pick. Efficiency and abundance go hand in hand. Make every inch and every week count. Bees and butterflies are essential for a bountiful harvest. Attract them by planting a variety of flowers among your vegetables. Calendula and nasturtiums are top choices, easy to grow, loved by pollinators, and edible too. Nasturtiums also act as trap crops, luring aphids away from your veggies. Mix flowers into beds and pots. Don't separate them from your food crops. Flowers boost pollination, increase yields, and create a lively, balanced ecosystem. More flowers mean more fruit and fewer pests. Your garden becomes a haven for wildlife and a joy to tend. Embrace diversity for a healthier, more beautiful space. Let your garden buzz with life and reward you with abundance. Happy gardening!